I've always had a desire to leave a mark on something. And I think that led me to want to go off on my own and create this. EOS is a fully integrated hotel investment manager and hotel property manager. Over the last almost 2 decades now, what I kept seeing was that the fragmentation of the hotel industry created a lot of opportunities. If you could minimize fragmentation and look at things more holistically over longer periods of time, you could take a different viewpoint and see things that others couldn't. The 2 main disciplines of the firm are EOS Investors and EOS Hospitality. Where the magic comes together is actually where those 2 disciplines overlap. Once I made the leap to start EOS, the person that I was hoping would join for the hotel operating platform was Simon Mays, and the person that I was hoping that would join me on the investment side of the business was Tom Burns.
The pitch to me was always about Jonathan. He was a rare combination of someone in this business that I could personally trust and also had a great professional track record.
I knew he was perceived within the market as probably the best in acquiring hotels.
EOS was really meant to be a hotel investment firm that could do the best job that it could do for its investors by operating its own assets.
We have this incredible opportunity of information and knowledge sharing. You start to realize that you actually feed on each other.
I think with the players we have here and the team we have here, I'm looking at some incredibly talented individuals that are rowing in the same direction to produce exceptional results.
Our first acquisition was the Hamilton, an amazing hotel in Washington, D.C.
The Hamilton was the opportunity to test our thesis.
It was a branded hotel. We're going independent, and we're doing it in 30 days.
What that meant was the complete reimagination of the hotel, from the lobby to the food and beverage.
That really was the investment that I'd say put us on the map and made us credible as opposed to ambitious.
Within 6 months, we were invested in the Hamilton, then began operating a second hotel down in the Florida Keys called Ocean's Edge.
Ocean's Edge was our first management contract. That was the stepping stone to start off the EOS Hospitality world.
We made an investment about 9 months after the company started. It took us about 18 months after that to make our second investment. And then we saw a huge opening in the market, and that's when we really became aggressive.
We made a large investment in Myrtle Beach. We made a large investment in Beverly Hills. We discovered an opportunity in Maine, Delaware, et cetera, et cetera.
When I look at those hotels, the thing I'm just amazed at is the diversity. I think it makes us stronger as a company that we can play in all these fields.
When I tell people that we were one of the largest acquirers of hotels in the second half of 2019 and early 2020, I'm usually met with, "Oh, I'm sorry." Once we were able to open up our hotels, people wanted to go there. There was so much demand for people to go to resorts who lived in large, dense urban areas.
After the initial onset of COVID started to skyrocket.
What happened in 2020 and 2021 was the level of investment and growth of the team that we never expected. We're at 40 hotels and resorts, but who we are, what we do has actually fundamentally not changed at all.
I'm very excited about what the future holds for not just myself, but for everyone else who joins.
What sets us apart, and I think will continue to set us apart, it's the people. While we may have 50 people here corporately, we have about 3,500 people in the field. And those 3,500 take care of millions of guests every year. When we bring that team together from all over, from the south, from the north, from the east, from the west, when you put it on a map and it looks like a mosaic, it makes us realize that the opportunity that still sits before us is far bigger than we ever thought when EOS started.